experts in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Miami's offense will take the field first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be. And the ball is loose and high in the backfield. Defense trying to take it back.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah,
and the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the... And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football now. Not good.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day
breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Wants to fire on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'd love to see this offense be physical like this to finish the first half. Like, you're up by 3, put a good first half together. Going into the half right here, got a chance to make this a 2-score game, and I want to chew a lot of this clock. I don't want to give them a lot, so if we can run the football, be consistent, and add to our lead before the half.
They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Adams. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop them on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He'll try to do... There he goes! Touchdown, Clemson! Once he got some room, it was over. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Great to decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, and you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And he'll bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Jenkins. Flips it out in the flat. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll run play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Lofton. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Makes the catch. It's Hooks. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Canes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third. He lobs one high down the left side. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. There he goes to the right. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Brown has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. And the defense got him at the 27.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry. Old-school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. Are forced to settle for 3. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tiger.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Shakes off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30.
Timeout, Clemson.
Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll try to really get into this one. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Finds his man, it's Brown. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Canes want to move quickly. Lost to throw on 1st down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Lost to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Hooks. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Now on first down from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Adams. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Lofton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Here's the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Clemson. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. they'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They want to throw it. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's third and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. With the catch, it's Hooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing, and you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
We got plenty of fight, baby.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Clemson set up with another first down. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it out. It's Carr. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. There he goes. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.